a wonderful night at Slowcat Hot Springs.
Yep, nailed it.
Terrific. We were the odd ones out wearing our clothing last night at the hot springs.
Yes, we felt a little bit out of place.
It's a little different, but it was a good time. And carrying on our journey today, gonna head up a couple lakes, Fire Lake, and then see if we can find Camp Mucho Relaxo.
See.
And yeah, here we are, about to begin another day.
Let's begin.
The road into Fire Lake is a bit hard to find and extremely overgrown. Paint is definitely going to be taking it on this trail.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but your rear wipers are on.
There's a technical difficulty with some suction cups here, and they fell into the steering wheel. It was pretty great.
Nice. You think that's the way down?
It kind of seems that way.
Isn't it?
Do you know the best part about getting into a lake that nobody goes to? We didn't see a single piece of garbage on the whole trail. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find the trail down to the lake. Downside of not doing the research ahead of time. After spending a couple hours taking in the view, we're back in the trucks and heading for a secret little lake we're hoping to camp at.
Rocks. I feel like they're like all quartz.
Must be a pretty interesting rock. She's pumped. You see the shit I gotta deal with?
When you look at me like that,
Why?
you get all upset
I'm
and
not
annoyed.
upset. I'm not upset.
I was such a cute little guy.
He's a cute little guy.
I've never seen like quartz like that before. That was so cool. Look at that, guys. Quartz.
Not too bad, it's black and white right now. Oh, there you're back, you're color.
I'm actually not sure if it's quartz or not, but it's so cool.
We'll probably just stop there.
That was legit. Yeah, we should.
Harrison may be close to home, but there sure is a lot of crazy mountains in this area.
I feel like these ones are pretty cool.
Oh, didn't like mine.
I didn't. I left them. I was just told I can't take everything I want. All right, we are leaving Fire Lake. We just did a quick stop at this freaking gorgeous mountain view. How well you can see it on there, but multiple peaks. Found some quartz. Pretty freaking cool. Saw some deer, a gopher, more quartz. So it's pretty cool.
Well, after trying to convince Lucy she doesn't have to keep every cool rock she finds, we're finally back on the trail and hoping to make it to camp before dark. Let the bushwhacking begin.
Those are some big ones.
The lake we're headed into now is accessed through a pretty cool little bush trail that goes along the side of a mountain for about 6 kilometers.
Perfect. Yeah, you got lots of room. Nailed it.
All right, here we are. We just arrived at Camp Mucho Relaxo after visiting Fire Lake, which we did not make it to the lake.
Beautiful lake, though.
Very nice lake. Sweet trail coming in here. We've just been greeted by Senor Relaxo over there. And this is the lovely view we get to camp with.
Pretty fantastic.
So, we'll see you in the morning.
This lake is pretty pristine and is completely surrounded by old-growth forest. I'm sure some of you will be upset we didn't mention the name. But we can't tell you every cool spot we go to. The whole point of these adventures is getting out and discovering things for yourself. And if I'm being honest, this episode has plenty of information for you to figure out what lake it is. Most of you have probably even been here. Other than the old camper someone left behind, it's actually pretty garbage free, so maybe it's just secret enough.
Well, that's about it for Campo Mucho Relaxo. Nailed it. It's been pretty awesome. And we're headed to Doctor's Point. See ya.
We can go up here quickly and just see if it opens up at all. It's, I don't know, it's looking kind of tight, but it does seem kind of traveled.
Okay, just go ahead a little bit, let me know.
Before heading to Doctor's Bay, we decided to see if we could make it to the end of the lake. The road seems pretty overgrown, but apparently that's just the theme of the trip.
Good job, thank you.
How's it looking back there?
Cutting a lot of trees.
Needless to say, my patience are running a bit thin.
Want to turn around or you want to keep going?
I mean, I don't know.
Last quarter now, but like it's still the same the whole way. It's possible, but it's pretty tight.
See much? Go on. I don't know, I mean, it's just 45 minutes.
After 45 minutes of bushwhacking, we had enough and decided it was time to head out to the main road.
Everybody wear your seatbelt, everyone!
Holy f***, are you alright?
I smoked that on the ceiling.
Big classic!
Gee, dang it! Mine doesn't clean your hair now, what does?
Every time!
If you saw our Mackenzie adventure, you probably remember this isn't the first time this has happened. I highly don't recommend airbags and coil springs. Nothing better than slow-mo.
That was brutal.
Even if it looks flat, put your seatbelt on.
Seatbelts, everyone!
Well, after a little bit of excitement, we're back on the trail.
Look at that. That's really crazy.
Now that we're back on the main road, it's smooth sailing all the way back to Doctor's Bay.
All right, So here we are. We left the glacier-fed lake. We've made it back to Harrison into this gorgeous location that I'll show you in just a minute. We have decided that we're gonna stay here for tonight as well as tomorrow night, and then we're gonna head back home on Saturday. So this is technically the last place that we're staying on this trip.
It's home.
So it's pretty crazy for us. We've successfully made it to every campsite in daylight. I don't think that's ever happened before, so we should definitely be celebrating that tonight.
Big,
And yeah, we're pretty much ready to settle in, have some drinks, and we look forward to exploring this area tomorrow. I'll show you it now. It's just so gorgeous. And it's all for us.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. I did a cheers.
After a quick camp setup, it was time to relax and just take in the view.
Adventure time.
Yeah, time to go on an adventure.
You look like a real lumberjack.
Thank you.
Apparently we have a hard time sitting still, so we decided it was time to get out and explore the area.
Should have brought my stretchy pants for this.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. We're going up there?
I think so.
Fuck, that's a
No
big
wonder you
tree.
got a walking stick.
Gotta be prepared.
Prepared.
That was a pretty good find on the fly.
It's like quite dead, so I feel like it's just don't put a lot of weight on it.
Oh, that's good.
Well, watching your step, it could be a random hole. You know, going up is one thing, but going down will be another.
This hill's actually so much worse than it looks.
It is, yeah.
So much what?
It's just all rocks.
Like looking at it from afar, it looks great. Like,
Yeah.
Does it?
looks like there's tons of dirt, but there's no dirt.
No.
How tiny do I look beside this thing?
Very. You gotta touch it. It looks like you're standing behind it.
Will you catch me?
I'll always catch you. But I don't know who's gonna catch us.
I was up here in Crocs earlier today. It's not great.
No, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Graceful as always.
That slippery slide at the bottom there.
Oh, we can at least go over there and look for firewood.
We should go look for firewood.
It's a little flatter over there, so it might be better off.
Yeah.
Considering there's a couple old buildings hidden in the forest, it's amazing how overgrown and eroded the whole area is.
If you want, I have a pocket knife you probably could use.
Oh, that'd be great.
You might have a little saw on it. That's how you take care of business. Boom.
Tree.
Just like Xena climb up there. That was a near miss there.
Is that Xena
It
lick
was,
or what?
well, it was for a second there. I don't think this one ever would have fallen down by itself.
The trees are like all dead.
Nailed it.
It is?
Yeah, it seems pretty dry.
All right, I'll see you guys over there.
All right. You mind having the campfire started by the time we get back? I feel a little inadequate with my piece of wood now, but
After a big day of exploring, swimming, and taking in the view, all that was left to do was enjoy the fire. During the night, we woke up to crashing trees in the distance, which seemed odd. And then suddenly, a large tree fell on the hillside above us, which triggered a small rock slide right into our camp. Earlier that day, we'd hiked the hillside about 100 yards down the trail from camp, and discovered the whole hillside is all just rocks and boulders. It seems that all the dirt had washed away, and the mountain was just made up of boulders with moss on top. We had no idea how dangerous it really was. Well, we had a little bit of excitement last night. It was about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then trees started coming down from the mountainside, and one landed right there. And then that big honking rock landed right behind Jordan's Jeep, and it sounded frickin' crazy. But we survived it. So now we're just making some breakfast, and we're gonna be heading out.
Thanks for not killing us, Cliff.
To no one's surprise, Jordan idled up that with ease. One guess how it's gonna go for me. The Immortal doesn't flex much, but it sure is fun to drive.
how's that?
She sure likes to lift tires.
Apparently.
First the right, then the left. Well, we forgot to record when we left our last spot on Harrison Lake, so a little bit of an update. We're off the dirt road. I guess that concludes our trip. I think Steve recorded a little bit. Last night wasn't how we expected to finish the trip, with a minor landslide.
It was a little exciting.
A little adventure in the night.
Adventure in the night. Earmuffs.
Slight lack of sleep for some of us. Others just kept sleeping through. Anyways, I guess that's it for this trip, and I think we're probably all looking forward to the next one.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
All right, well,
See ya.
see you later.
Next time on Boom Diata, Jordan and I are taking on the Chilcotin on a Chula-style vacation. This time, we're bringing all the toys. There'll be boating, fishing, riding, shooting, hiking, and even some crashing, as we do our best to explore one of our favorite spots in the Chilcotin.